Hello, so today we've got a day off and we decided to come and have a look for some bluebells. We're probably a bit late to the party, to be fair, but it's something that we've been trying to get an image of for a little while, and so we've come for a drive out, and pretty much all the bluebells that we've seen so far have been behind farmers' fields and sort of access, not great. But we've just come across this little absolute gem of a place, and it just seems to go on and on and on. So we've got a bit of a climb. I've already nettled myself. So we're going to have a little bit of a walk, and we've no idea where this path leads to, but we're going to have a bit of a walk and see what we get.
What we do know is that we're in Skipton.
Yeah, we're in Skipton. So we're just waiting for a little bit of light, really, to sort of cast over the bluebells, hoping to get some bluebells backlit a little bit. I thought would be quite nice. So we're just sort of playing about really at the minute with the camera and just looking at different compositions, and again really just trying to focus in on that detail, using the macro lens, trying to get as close as I can really to just to show the detail in the flowers. So we've walked up to the top. It's a little bit less windy up here. We've just come across this little cluster of bluebells. There's a bit of light just hitting them. So rather than getting a wide shot, I'm trying to focus today on a bit closer detail. So I'm going to take a few images here and just see how they turn out. So what I'm doing is I'm using a wide aperture just to make the bluebells pop a little bit. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice. So we're going to have a little minute, I think, have a little sit down, take the area in, it's just lovely, really nice spot. What?
Sheep.
Sheep.
right behind us. Just there.
So yeah, we're going to sit down, take it in a little bit, have a minute. We've left our bait boxes in the car, unfortunately. So just going to have 5 minutes and we'll see you in a bit.
So we often say how difficult life is. Work, work, work. Work, work, work. But at the end of the day, you can have a day off, get in the car, pack a bait box, bring the camera, come and find some bluebells. It just makes you feel so much better.
Absolutely, just coming out, even if it's just for an hour, doesn't matter what camera you've got, whether it's a camera on your phone, a compact camera, a point and shoot, it doesn't matter. Just coming out and enjoying the outside, whether it's bluebells, whether it's waterfalls, doesn't matter what it is. Just getting out and having a bit of fresh air does you an absolute world of good. As our bud said, stress of daily life can sometimes get on top of you, and just to come out, just for me anyway, and for you,
Yeah, absolutely.
it just takes some of that stress away, relieves a bit that pressure. You're actually active as well, and we was actually saying on the drive up that if it weren't for photography, we wouldn't have seen half the things that we've seen.
Yeah.
You know, we make an effort to go out and capture the Milky Way, the Northern Lights, meteor showers,
Highland cows.
stags, you name it, doesn't matter. Just getting out and seeing the outdoors and seeing different things, experiencing different things makes a massive, massive difference. And when you get back, we feel better for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just maybe planning, even if it's half an hour into your week, just to try somewhere new. Or if it's a local walk that you normally go on, maybe just slow down a bit, take it in a bit more, get your phone camera out, and just try a little bit of photography. You might like it. That's what Bud said.
Yeah.
And 2 or 3 years later,
Here we are.
But I wouldn't change a thing. I absolutely wouldn't change a thing, except knowing then what I know now about photography, and we might have had some different images with things that we've seen previously, like the meteor shower in Scotland. That was just ridiculous, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was immense.
Okay, so that's probably enough. So we're gonna walk down. It will definitely be easier walking down this time than it was up. But again, got a few steps in. Let's have a look. We've got 3,084 steps in since we got out the car. Boom.
Boom for that.
Shouldn't be so bad for Slimming World anyway. So when I was taking the images of the bluebells, the f-stop, so the aperture that I was using was very shallow, so 2.8, 3.2. What that does is it focuses on the bluebell but makes everything else around it really blurry. If you go the other way, so sort of f11, f12, everything then in your image is quite sharp. When you focus in on detail, so obviously on the bluebells, you want them to stand out against the background, so lots of greens, lots of browns, but you don't want the bluebells to merge into all of that. So by having a shallow depth of field, it just makes the bluebells stand out more against the background. What I'll do is I'll put some images up just so that you can have a look. It's not to everyone's taste, sort of macro or sort of flower photography, but just really wanted to capture the bluebells this year. We didn't get to see them last year, and then we've been in Mexico for a few weeks, so it's just been nice to come out and, as I say, just spend a bit of time and capture lovely little bluebells, because they don't hang around for long. So yeah, as I say, I hope you like the images. Always make sure that you look after the bluebells and don't step on them by accident when you're out and about. Protect them for everybody else. So we're going to head back to the car and get a bit of scran. We'll see you down there. So we're going to go home now and have our tea and just chill out for the rest of the day. Maybe have a look at the images and edit them up. So we'll see you on our next adventure. Adios.
Adios.